Hello everybody, this is Delafa, and we're back in Sunrider Academy. I've probably starting to reach the point now where there might be maybe 3 episodes left. So, all I want to know now is, guys, is what you guys want me to play after I finished Asaga's route, arc, whatever you want to call it. So, if you want, just either send me a message or just comment in the description. Well, yeah, comment down below, not in the description. That's what my job. And that should help me out for what to do after Asaga's route arc. You know what I mean. I met Asaga at the courtyard. Yo, how you doing, Asaga? Oh, evening, Kyoto. Is everything alright? Yeah. Tell me right away if you have any problems, okay? Or if you just want to talk, I'm here for you. Thanks, Kyoto. But really, I'm doing alright. You just need to worry, okay? No. It's obvious things weren't alright. Yeah, usually she'd be a little bit more random, like me. This wasn't the Asaga I knew. Where was the stupid grin? The mischievous look in her eyes when she was about to do something ridiculous. I need to go back home. I have a lot of homework to do. Asaga. Sorry, I'll see you tomorrow. Asaga turned around and walked out of the courtyard. I could only watch her slowly disappear away. Why couldn't I talk to her? I want to invite her out and have fun again. I wanted to laugh again. All this time, I was talking to her taking her for granted, not talking to her for granted. That does not make sense. Back when she was happy, I should have had more fun with her. Instead, all I did was complain about her. I knew this was going to happen. Regret tore through my chest. I should have never told her to change. Why did I say those mean things to her? This wasn't what I wanted at all. Well, you got what you wanted, technically, Kyoto, so you can't complain. It'll get sorted out eventually, hopefully. Okay then, guys, a little bit more story after going to the science lab and getting things ready or whatever. I decided as I drafted up the science club's inventory. Mr. Manager? Oh. Sorry, Chigara. I'm sure you don't want to see me depressed too, huh? No. After what happened, it's only natural. Things really have changed a lot, haven't they? Yes. Asaga's become so quiet. She hardly ever talks to me anymore. It's sad. She's going through some hard times right now. I turned my hollow off and rubbed my face. All I used to do was yell at her to take things more seriously. I thought she was just an idiot who was going to be a failure forever. But now, I miss her. I clenched my fist. I wish I could go back to when she was happy. I would never have tried to change her if I knew things would turn out like this. Chigara put her hand on my shoulder. Mr. Manager, you mustn't blame yourself. I've done her wrong, though. No, nobody could have known this was going to happen. Asaga needs you to be strong right now. Mr. Manager, you promised me you'd take care of her, didn't you? Yeah. Mr. Okran's words echoed in my head. I'm not used to the people using their last names in conversations. Weird. Now this old heart can rest easy, knowing my youngest is in reliable hands. Now wasn't the time to doubt myself. I had to be strong one now. Asaga might have been the one leading me around earlier, but now it was my turn to lead her. Her dad had trusted me with his dying breath. I couldn't let him down. You're right. I made that promise, so I'm going to be the one to save her. Please help Asaga through these hard times. Okay, thanks, Chigara. It's no problem, Mr. Manager. Of course. Okay, I guess I'll be back when there's more story. Which might take a while. Okay then, guys, a little bit more story. I just got Asaga about to leave the campus. Hey, Asaga. Oh, hey, Kyoto. Is something wrong? I grabbed her hand. Hey, we haven't done anything together in a while. Let's go have some fun, Asaga. But I have to study. Come on, you've been doing nothing but studying nowadays. Weren't you the one who said all that stuff? That's bunk anyway. Aw, Kyoto. I was just being stupid. Thinking back, I was just being an immature brat. You're right. I'm not going to have someone look after me forever. I've got to hurry up and become successful, or else I'll be a failure forever. Asaga. Sorry, Kyoto. I should have gone studying more. I've got a lot of catching up to do. A break now and again won't hurt anyone. Don't worry, let's go. I grabbed onto Asaga and pulled her away. Hey! Relax, we're only taking a small breather. Little breather. Doesn't matter, it's the same thing. I sat with Asaga on the bench, not the branch. The branch isn't a word. We're worried about you, Asaga. I know things must be horrible right now, but you don't have to push away all your friends. We're all here to support you. I know. Are things alright at home? Yeah. My brothers rushed back home to take care of my dad's affairs. You don't have to worry about me starving to death or anything. That's a relief. Your brothers are here for you too. I held onto Asuka's hand. Sorry. You were by my side all this time, but I never noticed how much you meant to me until something like this happened. You should have been the only girl I paid attention to from the beginning. Oh, she's actually crying. That's unfair, Kyoto. For the moment I met you, that's the only thing I ever wanted to hear you say. Why'd you wait until now to tell me? I was wrong. I called you an idiot when I was the idiot all along. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Asaga, because you'll always be the only girl for me. Heh, idiot. What are you doing? Acting all cool. Stop it. You'll make my heart flutter too much. I won't stop. I'll just keep saying it until you laugh again. Oh! Asuka pointed to the Ferris wheel. It's finally spinning now, eh? Heh. Didn't I say it'd be nice to ride it with a boyfriend? Yeah. And looks like I've got one standing right in front of me, huh? Sure looks like it. Okay, it's like the third time we've seen... Have they all been in the Ferris wheel? I guess they have. I think every character's been in the Ferris wheel. We sat in the cabin as we rose into the sky. You can see the whole city, Kyoto. I put my arm around her back and leaned into her. Heh. I always wished we could ride this together. It's like a dream. Sorry it took so long for me to catch on. Don't worry. From now on, I'll only look at you, Asuka. Hehe. You won't secretly think that Asuka's Chigara's cuter. Now girls are the best. You won't always be Ava's dog. I'll only let you boss me around. Hehehe. Thanks, Kyoto, for taking me out here. I'm feeling a bit better now. Of course. Hehe. Now, come here. Asuka yanked me by the tie and pulled me in for a kiss. She gave me a big, sloppy, wet one. Nice description. Our lips caressed each other, filling me with Asuka's taste. Okay. The sweet flavour was too far away. I pulled her close and sat on her lap. Wait, sat her on my lap, not on her lap. Her legs divided around me. Oh no. Sorry. We made out, my tongue lapping up every trace of her sweet taste. Hehehe. Asuka oozed the scent of danger as she rubbed her panties against my crotch. Asuka? Come on! Here of all places? But the Mile High Club, Kyoto! What? But the Mile High Club, Kyoto! The Mile High Club! I don't get what that's about, but okay. Just what have I got myself into? Well, at least nobody was going to walk in on us here. Okay then! Woohoo! At this rate, Asuka's gonna have more sex scenes than Sola did. I think out of all the characters, I think Sola was the horniest of them all. I stood Asuka up and pulled down her panties. Oh! I don't know why, but that was brilliant. She leaned down holding the rail. Ah! Crazy! It's like, almost like doing it while you're flying. What? I don't know what's going on at the moment, but it sounds really weird. I pulled her skirt and exposed her fine rear end. I gave them a feel. They are warm and squishy. Okay. I pulled and rubbed them like a huge blob of putty. I could keep playing with them forever. Kyoto, stop forcing so much on my butt. I ran my hands down her ass and to her thighs. I rubbed around her entryway. Ooh. A fine stream of juice leaked from her. I gave it a poke and smeared a sample on with my finger. You're already wet? I can't help it. Now hurry up and jam it in. You're driving me crazy. I want to look at it a bit more first. Aw, Kyoto. I'm definitely going to have to get something to block this, but it won't be that difficult. I circled my fingers around her opening. It was puffed up like a circle of cookie dough in the oven. Hurry! We're not even at the top yet, Asaga. My pussy's on fire, no thanks to you. Come on, take care of it. Well, as she insisted, I unbuckled my belt and pulled it out. I don't think that's the right expression, but it's easy to do it with Asaga. Asaga jerked her butt up and flared her opening at me. Gimme! Oh my god, seriously. I grabbed onto her hips and guided myself in. I was enveloped in the warmth as I melded into Asaga's body. At least it's going to be easy to block. I'm happy about that. It's probably not the right voice, but I can't really think of a sexy voice to do with Asaga's voice. Doesn't really work. Does it hurt? Nah, don't worry about it. Hurry, Kyoto, hurry. I heaved myself in all the way. Ooh. Tee-hee. Sorry. I was finally inside her. Her passageway molded around me, soaking me in her warmth. I felt like my whole body was enveloped inside her. I gripped her butt and pushed in and out of her hole. Come on, Kyoto, faster. I split her butt apart, exposing her hole. I planted myself against her ass. Okay, watching my dick disappear in and out of her. It was soaked in her cream. Ooh, how lovely. She was so wet. I ran my hands up her hip and reached into her boobs. Oh, okay. They were even softer than her butt. My fingers circled around the tip of her boobs. Well, technically they're not. They're actually still on her waist. Her tits got hard and as little pebbles and stood at attention. I gave them a pinch. Yeah. Aw, what are you doing? My legs were thrusting into her on their own now. I was panting for air, but I couldn't stop myself. I wrapped my arms around her belly and lifted her up up by the legs. Ah! I pounded against her ass while holding her up. It's like I'm flying now. That was a lot of laughter then, Asaga. She's drooling again. I've never been this hard before in my life. Asaga's insides felt like they were sucking me off. They were so soaking wet, they felt like I was going to blow in any second if I wasn't careful. I wanted to come inside her so bad. But it was too soon. I had to hold out. I gritted my teeth and attacked her relentlessly. I had to still build up more energy before I let loose my final attack. There was no way Asaga was going to be satisfied with anything but my best finishing move. I grabbed my puffed up lips and her entry. Wait, what? I grabbed the puffed up lips of her entryway and split them open. My cream-soaked rods shined against the setting sun. Okay, nice description. Just looking at it made it swell. Not yet. This is so much better than fapping. Than fapping. Asaga's face was flushed bright red. Jewel trickled down her mouth. Her expression locked in a blissful stupor. Stupor? I I can feel it bang the very end. If it were any bigger, you had to go right into my tummy. Ah! Oh! Asuka gasped for air as her legs tensed. Ah! Q2! Ah! Ah! I'm... Asuka's noises only made me pound her even harder. Ah! 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 Her arsehole twitched as her face scrunched in agonizing pleasure. Here was my chance. I gathered all my reserved energy and assaulted her rear. Her butt slapped against my leg as my life force rushed up my crotch. This was it. With a final heave, I rammed myself into her so deep I felt myself jam against the end of Asuka's tunnel. Ah! Ah, fuck. Her insides were clenching so tight nothing was coming out. I choked as I felt cum jam up my dick. She was only clenching her ass harder. I gagged as a wave after wave of cum jammed up inside me. In my deathly pleasure, I squeezed her ass so hard it stretched from her like dough. The pressure was gonna rip at my insides. Ah, pull out, pull out! Oh goody, now I have to block that. Thanks a lot. I slid out, immediately creaming over her pussy. Cum shot out from my cannon, flying all the way to Asuka's head. I couldn't stop. I splattered Asaga with my life cream, covering her in hot mess. A stew of vanilla juice and yogurt cream oozed from her pussy, while her twitching arsehole was slick and pure white cum. Ew, lovely. Ugh, fuck. That sure caused a mess. I put Asaga down and desperately assessed the damage. There were strings of cum dangling all the way from her twin tails. Really? Well, it doesn't look like it in the image. The uniform was soaked with sweat and jizz, and I didn't even want to describe on how the sunlight was glinting off her sticky, wet arse. You jizzed so much, Kyoto. It was like a volcano. Oh my god, that's like what I did in the last video. Was the last one or the one before that? No, it's the one before that when I put the volcano instead, because that one scene took up like the entire screen. I looked out the window and noticed that we were almost finished with our ride. Oh shit, we were just minutes from the ground. Oh god, the music. I pulled my pants up and looked around for something to wipe Asuka off within panic. Asuka, quick, we've got to get out of here. Ah, there was all cum all over the floor too. No choice, I picked up Asuka's panties off the floor and used it to wipe her down. Ah, my panties! Forget about that, this is an emergency. Just then, we hit the ground and the serviceman opened the door for us. I stuffed Asuka's soiled panties into my pocket and ran the hell out of there. Oh, God. Oof. Yeah, it's pretty breezy down here. I shook my head. That was too close. You suppose they'll find out what we did? Ah, don't worry. I'm sure that we're not the first people to have a bit of sexy time on the Ferris wheel. Besides, it's pretty much built that thing so couples can make out on them, right? We just put it to good use, that's all. Hehehe. Oh well. It's pretty risky for a girl to go commando though through town. Come on, I'll take you home. Hehe. Thanks. I finished walking Asuka to her place. Thanks for walking me here, Kyoto. Hehe. Do you want to spend the night? How about round 2, Kyoto? I think going for hours. No thanks. I better getting home now. See you, Asuka. Aww. Alright. What's up with the music? I don't like that. The music went sad again. Just as I was about to leave, I saw a bunch of boxes in the room. Hey, wait a minute. Why was all of Asuka's stuff packed up as if she was getting ready to move or something? Hey, wait. Asuka, why's all your stuff packed up? Well, I just thought I'd do a bit of reorganizing, that's all. My brothers brought a lot of stuff with them, so I need some extra storage space. That didn't sound convincing at all. Asaga, are you planning to move away? Sorry, Kyoto. I was gonna tell you, but I didn't want to spoil the fun we had today. What's going on? Callan's found a job for me off-world. Despite what he looks like, he's a nice guy. He's helping me out now that my dad's gone. Pork chops? There's no way I was going to let him take away Asaga. I can't stay here anymore. I gotta earn my own keep now that there's nobody left to take care of me. I gotta grow up. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm gonna take care of myself from now. Asaga. Sorry, Kyoto, but I don't have a choice. Ah, shit. Just when I thought things were finally going well again, a new crisis appeared. What could I possibly do? It was true I couldn't take care of Asaga by myself, and Callan was richer than I could ever be. If he could provide Asaga with a job, then she had to take it. To lose it to a huge pig man like him, though. Thanks for today, though. Fun today. It was the happiest I've been in a long time. No, it was the happiest I've ever been. I'll treasure my memory of today for the rest of my life. Asaga, is this really what you want? You're forgetting about me. I promised your dad I'd take care of you, remember? This isn't what either of us want. Sorry, but this is for the best. See you tomorrow, Kyoto. Asaga closed her door on me. Was she shutting me from her life just like that? No. This wasn't what the Asaga I remembered would have wanted. I had to do something. Oh god. As soon as you think everything's going to be nice and happy, then that happens. Ugh. I'll be back when there's more story. Here's a little bit more. This one was automatic, so yeah. Yo, Kyoto! Don't mind what I said yesterday. For now, treat me the same as always, okay? Asaga, you know this isn't right. This isn't alright. You can't just tell me you're going to leave and expect me to take it like it was nothing. You're my girlfriend. Declaring your love for me in front of the whole club, Kyoto. Wouldn't that cause too much trouble for you on the student council? I don't care. You leaving is obvious the bigger problem. I could be expelled from school and I wouldn't even care. Aw, Kyoto. Well, it's not like I don't appreciate your feelings, but you were right. I don't want to be an idiot forever. I'm gonna get a job and become a productive member of society now. Can't you just forget about what I said back then? Obviously, I was the idiot. I was just stupid and incapable of independent thought. I was just repeating what a bunch of other idiots kept telling me. But now I know there's more to life than just work. Oh, what are you saying, Kyoto? Nothing else matters if you're just a loser. It was obvious that this conversation wasn't going to go anywhere. The members of the club stared at us awkwardly. Damn it. Now was obviously not the time to have a lover's quarrel. It's time for practice. I reluctantly stopped arguing with Asaga. Let's get to work, everyone. Oh dear. They make this so difficult! I'll be back when there's more story. Okay, never mind, there is more story. I've noticed that Asaga seems to have the most story out of every character. Which is good, I guess. I somberly left the courtyard. Just when things were looking up, I had to find out Asaga was moving away. Huh? Solar? Oh yeah! There was that problem about going up to the mountain or whatever because of some sort of random curse. Hey, it's been a while since I last talked to her. Speaking of which, we never could perform that ritual in the mountains. Was that the source of my misfortunes? Heh, I doubted it. I wasn't superstitious enough to believe in gods or magic. Alas, I apologize for my untimely absence. No problem. It's all well. Well, you know. Life's sure hard, huh? Yes. While the time of the Infinite Emperor has long gone by, many find respite from their daily troubles in prayer. Why do we not make a trip to the mountains? The guidance of the Shah may help find the answers you seek. Don't worry too much about that. This is something I have to face myself. I see. Then I will offer you my best wishes. Hey Solar, I have a question for you. Do girls ever say one thing but actually want the total opposite? Allow me to speculate. While I am but a shrine maiden who has led a cloistered life, I believe there is more to communication than merely words. We speak in many other ways than just language, do we not? Yep, it's in actions and stuff as well. Perhaps taking everything into consideration would lead to the most harmonious relationship with your significant other. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even know I could do that. Not to imply you are in any kind of romantic quandary, because I automatically know what that word means. I see. Thanks for your advice, Solar. No, it was not a problem. I'll see you tomorrow. Then I shall take my leave as I disappear into the courtyard somehow. Okay, I'll be back when there's more story. Okay then guys, a bit more story, and the music is still sad. Why? Come on, be happy. I want to be happy again. I want to have a laugh. I entered the classroom to a big commotion. Everyone was gathered in a circle around Chigara's desk. Who? Hey, what are you guys doing? I pushed my way through in the crowd and sat down next to Chigara. What's wrong, Chigara? Did someone bully you? No. I just heard that Asaga was going to move away. Is it true, Mr. Manager? Is she really going to? Who? Chigara sniffed and covered her face. Oh man, what do I even say to her? I knew it. She really is going to drop out to fight in the Compact Revolution. She always once said that she wanted to become a mercenary, but I never thought it'd actually happen. Now she's going to get shot in the back of the head, like I always feared. What? Obviously, Chigara had heard the wrong rumor about Asaga. No, Chigara. Asaga's going to move off-world to work for her dad's friend. She's not going to become a mercenary. Really? Yeah. Oh. Thank goodness. Now I won't have to worry about her becoming a shooting star when she hits the atmosphere too fast in a rider. Or getting blown up while holding back overwhelming forces while an ally retreats. What a bunch of really specific deaths Chigara was emphasizing. Is that the right word? I don't know. No, Asaga's definitely not going to die, Chigara. Who? But she really is going to move away. Yeah. I only heard from her recently myself. No way. Will it be forever? I don't know. Who? That's still not good for Chigara. Asaga's my closest friend. To think she'll... Just then I heard Asaga's voice. Hey! What's going on? Is someone getting bullied? Asaga? Eh? What's wrong, Chigara? Did Kyoto bully you? Even if you are my boyfriend, I'll never forgive you if you bully Chigara, Kyoto. No, you dork. She's just upset about that you're moving away. Oh. Sorry, Chigara. I wanted to tell you sooner, I swear. But, you know, I was really wanting to avoid drama over me leaving. So I thought it'd be best if I just up and disappeared one day. I smacked Asaga on the back of the head, or on her head. There's no way there's no way that's gonna make anything better, you moron. Ah! Asaga, don't move. Chigara stood from her chair and wiped her arm, wrapped her arms around Asaga. Oh, sorry, Chigara. I've already made up my mind. I always rely on you for everything. I'm sure it must be a pain. No, I like it when you rely on me. Keep asking me for help, Asaga. It doesn't bother me at all. Somehow, I could believe that. These two really did belong together. Oh, please don't go into Yuri. God damn it. Those are like some season final episodes of some stupid drama series. If only this twin-tailed dork actually listened to her friends instead of being stuck in her own world so much. Asaga, we all want you to stay. The other members of the class murmured their agreement. Everyone? No. I've just been causing trouble for everyone here. Someone like me doesn't deserve all this. We're all in this together, aren't we? We're all in... Okay, I won't sing. Don't worry. I can't sing at all, so don't worry. We all love the trouble you cause us, Asaga. I knew you'd all make this difficult. But sorry, I've made up my mind. I won't bother you guys anymore. I've already used too much. I've already used you too much. And that's that. No. I put my hand on Chigara's shoulder as she cried into her hands. Is this really what you want, Asaga? I faced the rest of the class. Alright everyone, show's over. Go back to your seats, class is about to begin in a few minutes. Everyone else awkwardly sat down. They all knew Asaga as the class clown too. Nobody ever expected this to happen. Sure, when someone's parent dies, you're sad for them. But when the class clown's old man dies and she suddenly becomes depressed? That's when shit really hits the fan. I'm sure everyone wanted to see her pranks again. Everyone missed Asaga already. And she hadn't even left yet. Wow. I was wondering if there's going to be any more story. Well, I guess I'll be back when there's more story. God. She's not going to move away, but... Oh, the feelings. Okay, here's another bit of story. I sighed as I filled out another monthly club report. Eva eyed me from her desk. You know, Kyoto, you're always really bad at hiding your worries. When your worries. Oh dear God, I'm terrible. Well, I don't really like to hide anything, Press. Better let it all out, right? So, what is it? I let out a long sigh. Hey, Press, do you ever get scared that there's more to life than work? Like, between the endless council meetings and paperwork, you're missing out on the best days of your youth? Scared? Why'd I be scared of that? Figures. Yeah, you're right. I should have known you'd say that. Sorry for even asking. Hey. Ava stood from her seat. I heard you caused quite a commotion in the class recently. Well, it wasn't really me who started it, but I guess it did play a hand in it. Well, you know, I was just kind of walked into it, and then I had to help. Crowd control and all that. I was just trying to handle the situation. Whatever. Anyways, on the other topic entirely, Kyoto, there's always a right moment for everything. Huh? There's no reason for you to worry about stuff you can't do anything about right now. Just wait until the right moment when you can make a difference. She gave me a truly rare smile. Wow, she actually made that face before. I don't think she even made that face when you were on her route. When on her route. She just did a very creepy laugh. When the time comes, be sure to seize the opportunity, alright? Press. As quickly as the smile appeared, it vanished. Ava's positive energy was ever so fleeting. Fleeting. Bah. I hear all sorts of terrible things about you and that girl. You seriously better not have done it with her in the pool, Or else I'll castrate you myself. In the pool. Like what you nearly tried to do with him. No, Press. I'm just the victim of a falsified rumours again. Well, not entirely, but I'm sure most of what ran in the rumour mill about me and Asaga was fake. Despite all that, I can tell you care about her. In all my years knowing you, I've never thought you'd end up going out with a wild girl like her. I honestly don't know what you see in her. But you must see something. Make sure you carry this through to the end, alright? There's nothing else I like less than someone who doesn't give it their all. She's a no-good, rabble-rousing troublemaker, but if you dare quit a relationship halfway, I won't forgive you. Press? Was this her way of saying she wanted me to help Asaga? I stood up and smiled. Of course. I won't let you down. Good. Now get me that monthly report stat. I sat back down and my smile vaporized. I hunched over my hollow and went back to writing. Yes, ma'am. Well, that's one way to get someone back to work. You'll give them a pep talk and hopefully something will pop up then. Ah, damn it, no more story. Okay, I'll be back when there's more story. Okay then guys, this is the last part now. We're on month 8 and there seems to only be one more part after this, maybe. There might be 2 depending on how much story is in this month. If there's a lot of story then that's good. If there's not then So this might be the last but one episode, so we'll see now. Before I knew it, month 8 has arrived. The student council was busy preparing for the culture festival. As the leaves around outside turned red, I couldn't help but feel like I was running out of time. I gave Asaga a poke. Hey Asaga. Yeah, what's up? The culture festival is coming this month, huh? Do you have any ideas what the Kendo Club's gonna do? Ah, about that. Actually, looks like I'm gonna be leaving on week 3, day 6. When's that? Week 3, day 6. Oh. Oh, it's about that. When I saw that, I thought it was month 6. Anyway, but still, wow, that's not that far away, is it? Well, it is, but they're probably going to do something to prevent it. Sorry, you'll just have to handle the culture festival without me, Kyoto. What? Was she serious? I had thought that she would at least stay until the end of the school year. This is too sudden, Asaga. You can't just tell me you're going to vanish in 3 weeks. Sorry. Chigara walked over. No way! Asaga? Going to be gone so quick? Chigara's face scrunched up and a big drops of tears welled up in her eyes. She ran out of the classroom covering her face. Ah, not again. I angrily turned to face Asaga. Now look what you've done. You've made Chigara cry again. Chigara? Asaga stood from her chair and chased after her. I threw my hands up in dismay. I couldn't believe it. Gone in just 3 weeks. Frustration boiled inside me again. Not only was the kind of team dependent on Asaga to lead them in the culture festival, but the national championships were coming up too. Without Asaga, everything was falling apart. How could she just disappear? It just wasn't possible. Well, it's possible, doesn't it? It looks possible, but there's got to be something to prevent it. We still have the rest of the month left. And next month. So I don't think it's going to finish that soon. Anyway. I'll repeat what I said earlier. In the... I'm going to need an idea or something what game to play next. It doesn't have to be a visual novel. But... I have other games at the moment, so I'd prefer to have a visual novel underway while everything else has been uploaded as well. Okay then guys, that's it for now, last part and all that. The only thing I need to know now is what to play next. Which, hopefully, will be in my budget. My budget's pretty okay, so I can get anything at the moment. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it, and all that good stuff. Thank you again. And goodbye.